Hey, you're listening to Don't Mix In. I'm Dr. Vivian Rodriguez, an educational psychologist, blogger, educator, and coach who loves to talk about style, life, creating, and mental health. Okay, so I started this podcast to create a space to talk about style and substance, to talk about the complexities of being a woman who's authentic and thriving. All right, let's get into it. In this episode, we're going to be talking about 3 spring maxi dress styles you need to try. A maxi dress is a spring and summer staple, so this is the perfect time to stock up on these dresses as the weather begins to warm up. So you like Amazon, but you don't know what styles to get? Go ahead and check out my Amazon Live. I'm an A-list creator, which means I do a lot of lives, and people like them. So go ahead and head over to the show notes for this episode to go and join the live. And don't forget to follow me on Amazon. And then keep in mind, as an Amazon associate, I do earn from qualified purchases, and all opinions are my own. And I'll see you guys around. Hey, I know you guys do not have a ton of time to just be scrolling through social media. You got better things to do, right? So that's why I revamped and relaunched my Fave Finds newsletter. And what I did is, it's kind of in case you missed it. So I scour through the internet to find some styles for midsize and curves. And I also add just some different podcast episodes or books that I'm into lately, just some good stuff for your email inbox. So go ahead and head over to the show notes for this episode to sign up for my Fave Finds. And don't worry, I'm not going to spam your email inbox. It'll be some good stuff. The first style is a halter maxi dress. So I really like this neckline. You see this sometimes in tank tops and in camis. And I really like the way that it has this kind of combination of showing off your shoulders, while at the same time it gives you coverage because it's usually higher up in the neckline area. And what I usually do is I will belt a halter neckline maxi if it doesn't have a structured waist. And feel like it just creates a really nice silhouette. Next, go with the one shoulder maxi. I just got into this unique neckline about a year ago, I think, or maybe 2 years ago. Now I am so into it. I have like a few tops in this style. I have bodycon dresses in this style. So I feel like it's just a really visually interesting neckline. It adds something different to your wardrobe. It's a bit edgy, and it's definitely a style to try. The third style is a backless halter maxi dress. Yes, I did say backless. So listen, it's okay to show your back. I feel like it's okay to show whatever body part you're okay showing as long as you're comfortable. Because again, like it's not a big deal. So I think get over that, and you don't need to be cut and whatever in order to show your back. So, and plus, if you have hair too, you just can cover a little bit, whatever. So let's not be stressed about the neckline. Okay. So I think a halter, backless halter maxi is also, I think, kind of a nice cut because you usually have more coverage in the bust area, right? In the front. And then you have this really nice silhouette that it creates where you can show off your shoulders a bit during those warmer months of spring and summer. Now, I know what you're thinking, or I think I know what you're thinking. You're probably like, hey, listen, I'm not going to wear a strapless bra. So I do have a strapless bra that I've talked about before, the one from Wacol. It's the red carpet convertible strapless bra. So that is linked in the show notes for you. And it's really comfortable. It's size inclusive. I'm telling you, it's fantastic. So once you have that, then I feel like you'll be more open to these different necklines if you're a woman who's a bit curvier. So that way you won't be hesitant, or it won't get in the way of you exploring these different necklines and styles. To wrap up, I also do like a maxi dress because I feel like it can be dressed up or dressed down depending on how you style it, right? So you can go with flat sandals to keep it more casual, or you can go a little strappy sandal heels to kind of dress it up a bit. So you have a lot of options. And now you have all these different styles you can try as well. Like what you're hearing? Go ahead and subscribe, rate, and review the podcast. You can also share the podcast on Instagram and tag me at Live by Viv. As far as my music, it's The Croft by Joachim Karud. And everything we talked about in this episode can be found in the show notes on livebyviv.com. Okay, and remember, don't mix in because you don't need to.